Hi, my friends. I'm here once more to talk with you, telling a story spoken in English, in American English, especially for my friends Matthew Morton in Louisville, Kentucky, Rebekah Likes Music in El Paso, Texas, Spikerson in Nancy D. in Parsons, Tennessee. This story is about a music sung by the band Iron Maiden called Rime of the Ancient Mariner. This is an old poem from Samuel Taylor Coleridge called Ancient Mariner. And so I'm here to tell you more this story in English by this time. Samuel Taylor Coleridge's Ancient Mariner. Hear the rhyme of the ancient mariner. See his eye as he stops one of three, mesmerizes one of the wedding guests. Stay here and listen to the nightmares of the sea. And the music plays on as the bride passes by, caught by his spell, and the mariner tells his tale. Driving so to the land of the snow and ice, to a place where nobody's been, through the snow fog flies on the albatross, headed in God's name, hoping God's luck it brings. And the ship sails on, back to the north, through the fog and ice, and the albatross follows on. The mariner kills the bird of good omen. His shipmates cry against what he's done, but when the fog clears, they justify him and make themselves a part of the crime. Sailing on, and north across the sea, sailing on, and north until all is calm. The albatross begins with its vengeance. A terrible curse, a thirst has begun. His shipmates blade bad luck on the mariner. About his neck the net bird is hung. And the curse goes on, and at sea. And the curse goes on for them and me. Day after day, we stuck nor breath nor motion, as idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. Water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, 1772, 1834. There calls the mariner, there comes a ship over the line, but how can she sail with no wind in her sails and no tide? See, onward she comes, onward she nears out of the sun. See, she has no crew, she has no life, but wait, but there is still death, and she life in death. They throw their dice for the crew. She wins the mariner, and he belongs to her now. Then crew one by one, they drop down dead. 200 men, she, life in death. She lets him live, her chosen one. One after one by the star-dogged moon, too quick for glow on our side, each turned his face with a ghastly pang, and cursed me with his eye. 4 times 50 living men, and I heard nor sig nor groan. With heavy thump, a lifeless lump, they dropped down one by one. The curse it lives on in their eyes, The mariner, he wished he died, along with the sea creatures, but they lived on, so did he. And by the light of the moon, he prays for their build, not doom. With the bird he blesses them, God's creatures, all of them too. Then the spell starts to break, the albatross falls from his neck, sinks down like lead into the sea, then down in falls comes the rain. Hear the groans of the long dead seamen, see them stir and they start to rise, bodies lifted by good spirits, none of them speak, and they are lifeless in their eyes. And revenge is still sought. Penance starts again, cast into a trance, and the nightmare carries on. Now the curse is finally lifted, and the mariner seeks his home. His spirits go from the long dead bodies, form their own light, and the mariners left alone. And then a boat came sailing towards him. It was a joy he could not believe. The pilot's boat, his son, and the hermit. Penance of life will fall unto him. And the ship it sinks like lead into the sea, and the hermit shrives the mariner of his sins. The mariner is bound to tell of his story, to tell his tale wherever he goes, to teach God's word by his own example, that we must love all things that God made. And the wedding guests are sad and wiser men, and the tale goes on and on and on. The Ancient Mariner is a highly imaginative and supernatural story of a ship's company that suffered through the sin of one of them who had shot an albatross, a large white seabird believed by sailors to bring good luck. Rime of the Ancient Mariner is a music by Harris from the longer Coleridge poem The Ancient Mariner. Well, my friends, please like our video and share it with all your friends and also to your enemies too. And please subscribe on our channel. Goodbye. This is Paulo Dipe saying goodbye for you. So long to another story of mystery, suspense, and terror. Good night.